Here's Mark and Eva. Here's Whistler Village.
We'll be entering the village through the main gateway.
Oh, here's Whistler Village. There's a sign, so it's official.
So as we enter the village, first thing you're going to notice is this rock formation. That is an Inukshuk. And that was the mascot for the 2010 Olympics. And it's an Inuit landmark symbol. It's supposed to be in the form of a human form. And it's just supposed to help people, be used as a landmarker and guide people's paths. So that's the mascot for the 2010 Olympics and Paralympics. So Village Center is on our right. Village North is on our left. That's Blackcomb straight ahead. Clouds have it kind of shrouded. So again, I wouldn't. So there is the peak-to-peak gondola, which is running between the two mountains. You can see it between running, and it is running. So if you want to do it, I'll point you in the right direction. I don't recommend it, but if you want to do it, fine. Anyway, we'll return to the bus loop in about 10 minutes. I'm going to drive up to the upper village. Village North is to our left. This is the stroll, and Village Center is on our right. Straight ahead of us is the day lot, and on the other side of that is the skateboard park and the mountain, or the BMX terrain park. Off to our left, as we get through this intersection, you'll see a sort of black monolithic looking building, and that is the Odin Art Museum. The building itself is a piece of art, as it's all elevated above ground, because this is a river valley. So to protect the artwork, the entire museum is elevated above ground. We'll get a better look at it shortly. We're going to drive up to the upper village now. Village Center's off to the right. The main stroll is maybe 50, 60 yards to our right, and that's where everything is off the main stroll. The two mountains converge at the base of the two hills, just a little bit ahead of us on the right. We'll see it just as we get through this intersection. And that'll be, if you do want to head up the mountains, that'll be where you can do it. There are lots of maps everywhere to point you in the right direction, and I'll try to make it as clear as possible where everything is. And of course, I'll be available all day if you have any questions or concerns. Don't hesitate to call me or text me, WhatsApp, whatever. So off to the right is where the two mountains converge. At the end of the ski day or mountain bike day, everybody goes to the Longhorn Pub for après ski. That's where all the sort of nightclubs are, and they extend all the way through to Village North.
There's the gondola here.
We're going to cross over Fitzsimmons Creek, which is the waterway that separates the two mountains. And at the top of Fitzsimmons Creek is the sliding center, where the bobsled and luge track is. It is open to the public, but albeit very sporadically. And again, I don't know the schedule off by heart. So we're now going up to the upper village, the base of Blackcomb Mountain specifically, and this is also the base of the ski school operations. So this is a little bit more of a kid-friendly area. All of Whistler is family-friendly, but there are not as many nightclubs and bars in the upper village. Some nice resorts though, the Chateau and the Chamois, as well as the Four Seasons, and there's a number of others.
Fancy the dancers.
Off to the left are a number of trails, and on the other side of that is the BMX and mountain bike park. So the Squamish-Lillooet Cultural Center offer interpretive walks, where you can learn more about the two First Nations that lived in the area, that do live in the area, the Squamish and the Lillooet. And there's a lovely cultural center, which we'll see in a minute, which I encourage you to go check out. They've got great food too, bannock and chowder, salmon chowder. There, love it.
That's some garden vacation.
Off to the right is the Chateau, kind of the Fairmont. It's the marquee resort here in Whistler. Four Seasons is pretty nice too.
On the average, what's the cost per night?
What's that?
On the average, what's the cost per night?
Oh, I don't know. 500? 1,000? It really depends. Oh yeah, I know you said on average. Yeah, it really depends on the time of year. But yeah, $500 we'll say a night. You can get cheaper. There's the Squamish Lillooet Cultural Center.
Oh, here's the cultural center.
And I'll point out where this is, where the Odin Art Museum is, where Lost Lake is. Lost Lake is maybe about 600 yards to our right. And you can reach Lost Lake via the trail system. We just drove over Fitzsimmons Creek, the mountain bike, the terrain park and the skateboard park are off to our left.
Okay, so come with
We've done
us
kind of a
to
loop,
Denmark,
and now we're going to drive straight through Village North
to Whistler.
to the bus loop.